Greetings and salutations, travelers, and welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads. And also, welcome back to another end-of-year / beginning of next year video. While it feels a bit weird to do so, I can honestly say this last year has been one of the best years of my life. This is in no small part due to my now good friends Dan and Jacob, as well as much of the rest of Avenue Studios' cast and crew. They've become some of my favorite people in the world, and I am truly thankful for them. Getting to meet them in person and play at their table has become some of my most treasured memories, and I've been taught many lessons from the experiences. Both family and friends encourage my work here on the channel, and I appreciate them all. There I go again, starting an end-of-year video with the mushy stuff. We have a lot more business stuff to cover, so let's go ahead and get into it. There have been some changes in the channel. Some things were put on the back burner, and others brought forward. The largest of these changes has definitely been the Adventure Academia development vlog. It has been a lot of work, but has also been a lot of fun to do this class with the kids. I hope that you all have enjoyed it, as it is planned to continue all the way through the alpha development process. It should be quite interesting to see the kids help shape the story. The channel has also made it to its biggest milestone yet, 1,000 subscribers. The slow, steady growth has made it possible to not only gain that many subscribers, but hold on to them. To God be the glory in that. Silly as it might sound, it really has seemed to affect the way the channel is treated by YouTube and its algorithm. Having access to the community tab has also proved particularly helpful with reaching out to get your opinions when making choices for the channel. Speaking of changes and things intended for the future, the most influential of these production-wise is the monthly collaborative theming that the Inn of Planar Crossroads and the aforementioned Avenue Studios will be working on together. If all goes to plan, the following will be the progression of these themes. March will be themed around Mecha, and called March of the Mechs. April shall be known as April Arcanum, and have a low fantasy theme. May will be Modern May, and will have the obvious focus on a modern theme. June will be called Showdown at High June, with a Western theme. That quality name came from Zachariah. Thanks, Zach. July is projected to be Sci-Fi July, and will be themed exactly as the name implies. With August, there was a desire to have a surreal and weird month, so Augustine Illusions was decided upon. September will be Steamtimber, and should be able to cover not just steampunk, but also Tesla, Diesel, Atom, Magi, and any other kind of punk you can think of, except cyber. That is more of a Sci-Fi July thing. October, as has become something of a tradition at the IOPC, will be post-apocalypse themed, and thus called Apoctober. November is intended to be a kind of primal tribal style game, so Neolithic November as a title seemed a no-brainer. December, being the literal darkest month of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, seemed an appropriate place to have some darker horror gaming. It will tentatively be called Dark December. January, in an effort to recover from the previous month, is going to focus on a more slice-of-life theme. Currently, a January Jaunt is its name. Finally, in February, it's time to go full-on high fantasy with Fantastical February. As it stands now, Around the Hearth releases will coincide with these topics, and Avenue Studios will be playing out a live game based in the same theme 2 Wednesdays of each month. That way you can see the points discussed put into practice. I think they're even toying with the idea of putting out content for Foundry VTT based on the chats, so even more cool stuff might be on the way. Additionally, the art streams that have been promised are planned to start once the new fiber optic internet is set up. The current idea is to make these an interactive live production process for the art that will be used on the channel and its productions. This should be quite entertaining and allow for even more interactivity with all of you. I will likely use Discord and the YouTube community tab polls to see when would be best to do these. So if you're interested in engaging with them, keep an eye on those places. I'll put out more on other projects and ideas once they get closer to being produced, but this video is getting a bit long for an announcement, so let's get to the last thing that needs covered. The channel milestone for 2023. Having reached 1,000 subscribers, it seems the appropriate time to shift from a subscriber goal to something more impactful. In 2023, our goal is to, through any combination of locals, Patreon, Subscribestar, or direct contact, reach $100 per month of support. While it is not set in stone what the celebratory giveaway items will be when the goal is reached, rest assured that it will be even bigger than last time's. Items, at least a single one-shot, and even more will be on the table. I am truly excited to take the IOPC into a more serious route, which can only happen with this kind of support. If you want to be a part of this, then links are, as usual, in the description. Never think that I take your support, financial or otherwise, for granted. I wholeheartedly appreciate all those that enjoy these videos and build up the channel. While it is said in the outro of all our videos, it remains ever true that this content is made possible by travelers and viewers like you. And I humbly thank you. That is all for now, travelers. As always, have a great day, God bless, and enjoy.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.
The most influential of these production-wise is the monthly I will likely use Discord and the YouTube community tab polls to see what community tadpoles? YouTube community tadpoles? That's kind of funny. I'm not rewording that. I will likely use the Discord and the YouTube community tadpoles. I did it again. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with eager feet, until it meets some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say.